healing? I want spiritual healing. Okay, so there are frequencies that we can put on our TV to cleanse our apartment, cleanse our space, cleanse anything. There's actually frequencies out there that actually can put smells into the air, believe it or not. It's true. I mean, most people believe stupid things, right? So why not believe something that's actually good? And coming from a truth speaker and truth seeker, it's going to be believable, but it's true. And I'll find it today and attach one. But there's another frequency where you can cleanse your space and it will put rosemary and eucalyptus into your air. Probably if you have the nose to smell, right? We always say if you have the eyes to see, you can do the impossible, right? When you have the ears to hear, you could probably hear what's been hidden and lurking in the bushes all around you for years too, right? And when you have that smell, when you're not doing cocaine, when you're straight edge, you probably have that nose to smell. So I'll attach the frequency today. I didn't make it, but it's a great frequency where you can actually smell things in the air. Kind of like going and getting that shitty Glade plug-in or the aerosols that are bad for the environment. But this one's coming from your TV in a hertz frequency that will enable you to breathe and smell better in your airspace if you're in a building filled with narcissists or in a community filled with psychopath narcissists. I wanted to point out that I put on one of these every day. I haven't found the smelly ones yet, but I have one on right now. It's called a sick air frequency for sick building syndrome. So I'm going to put that one out there today for anybody living in a sick environment. This should help you. I put it on about 10 times today. One more thing I wanted to say. My nose has been really runny lately and I've been sneezing a lot. And speaking about these watchers, right? They say they've been watching me. They watch the chosen ones. They've been watching you forever. So I just made a funny joke. I like to laugh to myself when something hits me claircognizance. And to make my day go a little bit better. Being alone all the time, it's kind of funny to have something hit you and then have a good laugh about it. But it's something that a narcissist would do. They'd probably be out conjuring up, let's give her our cocaine nose. She can't be off cocaine. She can't be sober. We hate her. But they could go to a meeting, right? But they never fucking will. Remember that. So my runny nose could be just allergies, but we'll figure it out. Maybe I'll find an allergy frequency later. But I could very much see people sitting around, again, being scalar weaponized all day. Again, right now, trying to close up my throat chakra as I put out this very important message for other people that are probably being manipulated. Their nose breathing, closing their throat chakra, and again, having, let's say it together again, narcissists around them, the leading cause of illness and disease. Remember, if somebody's watching me and they're putting a spell on me, they'll see that I've never done cocaine in 7 or 7.5 years. They'd see the guy who I walked away, the psychopath loser in my city that I walked away from too. So remember, wherever you are on your journey, nobody can ever frame you for anything because they really have been watching you. They're that psycho, and they know if you've ever put anything back up your nose again, and they would know that you're not a nosy neighbor, you're not nosy at all, and you're definitely not putting your nose in a big pile of fucking yay however the fuck again, because you're just that brave and courageous to say no more to addictions. And that's what I'm here to serve and show other people, that they can put those straw down, put that beer down, but the narcissist can't. So remember, if you're around a narcissist right now, remember, don't let them pull you back, because that's all they do. Their goal is to be here to get probably paid to watch people, which is disgusting, and to pull people back into their mess. Because again, they have a mess as well, right? We all have spiritual gifts, and we can all start anytime to serve. And not for the narcissist, meaning they like to have people be a slave and take their clothes off for them for an exchange for cocaine. In my city, anyway. They like women to serve, and the men like to dominate over them as well. There's females the same. They might like whips and chains too, but here, I'm not here to judge. I don't really care what they like. I just know what I like, and I know what I don't like. And I know by me saying the word servitude yesterday, they turned it around and made it into a slavery word, which is what they're doing to me. Still treating me like a slave, a scapegoat, but they're still forgetting one thing. I've done all the work in myself. So I am the GOAT, the greatest of all time. And if the narcissist has a problem with that and they like to compete with somebody so bad, why are they 7 years behind me? Why are they in 444 on the timer? It means I'm protected. Why are they still in their south node? Why are they partying every day when I'm in my fucking north node? And I know other people in the planet are in their north node too, which means you don't belong in your city anymore. because you gave up all your addictions. As we keep progressing on our spiritual journey, we again are not attached to anything. So these people holding back and lying about who my birth parents are, what my real name is, what my real birthday is, doesn't really fucking matter to me anymore, does it? Because I'm 49, give or take. I probably was lied to about my birthday. But again, we don't get attached to anything. So we're not attached anymore to that cocaine because we stopped it a long time ago. We're not attached to alcohol because I'll be 6 years sober in 2 months. We're not attached to sex and gluttony and being promiscuous and getting our supply from any which way we goddamn fucking can because we're not a narcissist, number one. Number two, because again, we started respecting ourselves and we knew diving into cocaine and booze could have a tendency for other people to rape you, do stuff to you when you were blacked out, or make you unconscious, not conscious of what you're doing, but unconscious of your surrounding areas and the people you were fucking doing bad things with, cocaine and booze. And to the friends you thought that you had that left you at parties when they knew you weren't conscious because you were hammered, falling down drunk. The spiritual journey allows you not to be attached to anything or anyone. It's just knowing thyself. Again, something a narcissist is still running away from themselves at 77, 80. Probably some of them are at 98, almost 100 years old. Insert the fucking circus music, bro. There's that narcissist again, stealing your energy, your time, your personality, your looks, your style, your essence, because they got nothing to offer you. So my message out there for anyone else is please don't get attached to a narcissist, because as you keep elevating, laying down addiction, not being codependent anymore, not people pleasing, you're going to remember they have nothing to offer you and you don't want them to steal all the work you just put into yourself. And again, all they got is wheeling and dealing and stealing because they can't be reeling, but they are reeling, but they're not real. Don't ever let anybody take your essence away from you or try to manipulate you again after you've been manipulated for so many years. All they got is manipulating, gaslighting, trickster energy, dominating, gross psychopathy energy, raping energy, forced. They can't take no for an answer. And what does that tell you? It means they're a raper. It means they're a voyeur. They'll stalk you. They'll gawk at you. And again, they'll pull you back down to slander you again. The beautiful, bright, shining, bright light that put all the work into yourself. And why do they do that, guys? Let's say it again together. Because they're jealous and envious. Again, more addictions they're putting into their body. So with their cocaine and their beer and their wine, they're now adding more hate, more jealousy, and more envy. So again, your crystal clear cup of water that you're drinking from, you're going to fill your cup first now before you congregate with anyone to make sure you'll never be around somebody so nobody can triangulate you ever again. So you're going to keep your bright crystal light water and you're going to be grateful for that clear cup you have. And you're not going to go around any of these people because in your clear cup of water, you're going to get their yucky, disgusting, whatever color of pop. You can fucking have orange pop, orange Fanta. You can have iron brew. You can have pop, root beer, Coke. I don't care what color it is. Whatever color is going to be contaminating your crystal clear water. Make it cream soda. I don't care. Pink, orange, black, brown. In your clear crystal cup of water, and now you're back in Narcville again with them, and anything that you do will be held against you, not only in a court of law, but in your very waking everyday life. Everything from the moment you wake up, the beautiful bright shining light, everything you do is held against you. Because remember, I always feel like the narc is watching me and I got no privacy. Whoa, whoa. I always feel like they're peeking in between the trees and I got no privacy. Whoa, whoa. Remember, these people are getting paid to watch you. What does that tell you about somebody that would take money to do that? It's creepy, right? Think about it. Think about how creepy that is. But wherever you are on the planet, 1000 means karmic endings in the tarot. 10 is the last number, so it means good things are on the way, and I hope they are for you. Remember, don't ever get your once you've healed a bit and you get that clear crystal water that you're grateful for, don't ever go contaminating it with anybody that would use voice to skull on you, that would illegally use surveillance on you or scalar weapons on you. And remember, once you block and boundary the fuck up, always remember, narc, who's there? Not fucking me. The end. Namaste.